The Grayson County Lady Cougars coming in off of a thrilling 15-point comeback victory against Paducah Tillman earlier this week are in search of their third straight victory. Waiting on the other side is the Whitesville Trinity Lady Raiders. They are also winners of their last two. One of these teams will win 3 straight while one of them will move on. And a good evening and welcome here to Grayson County High School for tonight's coverage of Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on K105. Sam Gormley here with you as this is the Locker Room Show on K105 and also via K105 Digital Productions. Coming up on our Locker Room Show, we're going to introduce you to both the Lady Cougars and the Lady Raiders of Whitesville Trinity. We'll talk to the head coach, Todd Johnston, and get you ready with the starting lineups. That comes up and more right here in the Locker Room Show on K105.
You may have heard that the American Legion helps honor our fallen heroes.
Or that the American Legion helped write the GI Bill, enabling veterans to get a college education.
And yeah, you've heard us tell a good story or two.
But did you know that the American Legion does so much more for our veterans?
From advocacy on Capitol Hill to serving others in our communities, the American Legion continues its tradition of strengthening America through service.
Learn more about supporting veterans in your community by visiting legion.org.
She used to dance and dream of a better life, a brighter future. Today, thanks to Children International and friends like you, she dances for the world. Together, we give children in poverty a chance to set their sights high and achieve their dreams. Learn more about Children International and join us in our life-changing work at children.org today.
Every 3 minutes, a baby is born with a cleft, making it difficult to talk, hear, eat, and even breathe. Many won't receive the treatment they need to thrive. Through training and financial support, Smile Train gives the power of healing back to local communities so they can provide life-changing surgeries and other services at no cost to families. Help us change the world one smile at a time.
Navigating the maze of Medicare enrollment can be a confusing and overwhelming experience. State Health Insurance Assistance Programs, or SHIP, are experts on Medicare.
I felt like this place could really help me out.
They were so nice and helpful on the phone. I really do appreciate the fact that they take us seriously.
Local, unbiased, and trusted Medicare help. Contact the SHIP office in your area to make an appointment.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back to the Cougar Den. Grayson County and Whitesville Trinity about ready to get underway. Lady Raiders of Whitesville Trinity are led by Josie All, 13.1 points and just under 4 rebounds per game. Right behind her is Kenzie McDowell at 8.3 points and 6.2 rebounds per game. Whitesville Trinity opened up the year 0-14. They lost their first 14 games of the season. Since that point, though, they've won back-to-back games. They're playing their best basketball right now over these last two. Confidence is riding high for the Lady Raiders. And Josie All, if you've watched over the past couple of years, you know she is definitely a player that can take over a game, especially shooting the basketball. Grayson County, 6-11 winners of their last two. We'll take a break, introduce you to them after this. This is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
With the My Social Security account, you can request a replacement Social Security card, estimate your benefits, and more. Save time. Go online. Open a My Social Security account at ssa.gov/myaccount.
Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Oh boy.
What?
We better get out of here. That clown is about to hit a water line.
He didn't contact 811 to mark the underground utilities.
Nope.
You saw that coming. Too bad he didn't.
Know what's below. 811 before you dig.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind, and when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember,
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back to the Cougar Den. Grayson County and Whitesville Trinity about ready to get underway. Lady Cougars warming up on the floor right now, getting loose and getting fired up, trying to take on a very talented Whitesville Trinity team here this evening. As Whitesville Trinity with that record of 2-14, Grayson County with a record of 6-11. Sydney Perkins been shooting the ball as of late a little bit better. She's averaging just under 11 points a game. Sutton Van Meter been playing very good offensively as well for the Lady Cougars. Other players you need to know, of course, Arissa Riggs dealing with a little bit of a minor injury. She is expected to play here today, as we were told before the game. Those are the players that you'll need to know for Grayson County. They lead the all-time matchup between the Lady Raiders and the Lady Cougars, 71-24. But it's been the Lady Raiders the last two games have won. Todd Johnson, the head coach, we'll talk to him, get his thoughts on the matchup after this. This is Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
My mom was caught doing drugs, and they said this is not where children are supposed to be. So they removed me and my siblings and put us into foster care.
Brianna spent 9 years in foster care before being adopted with help from the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption.
After I was adopted, I felt very safe. I definitely see myself going in the right direction.
There are more than 100,000 children in foster care like Brianna who need a family now. You can help us find them the safe, permanent homes they deserve. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind, and when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills.
68-18.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Show here on K105. Sam Gormley joined by the head coach of the Grayson County Lady Cougars, head coach Todd Johnston. Coach, that second half of the game against Paducah Tillman on Tuesday was just about as good of a half as you probably could have drawn up. When you went back and watched the film, what made it so good?
Well, transition, getting out in transition, and then we made shots, and we got good shots. We talked about turning the offense over, that, you know, if you could handle the initial ball pressure from Tillman, you can get good shots, and our drives were there, our cuts were there. You know, they were up 26-11 with about 3 minutes to go in the first half, and from that point on, we outscored them, I think, 37-21. So really pleased with our defense as well. Did a great job on their post player. So really pleased with all aspects of the game. The only thing that we got to do better is rebound. You know, again, they out-rebounded us by 10, 11, but we got enough rebounds. And the good thing is after they got their offensive rebounds, they only had 6 second chance points, I believe, so it didn't hurt us as much.
Sutton Van Meter's involvement as an offensive threat has really been one of the keys to some of your success over these past couple of weeks. What has been different about her?
Well, she's looking to score more, and at the beginning of the year, I told her I thought she had to be our third double-figure scorer. And I'm counting on Arissa and Sydney to give us double figures, and we needed one more. And I didn't think Kennedy was quite ready at that point as a freshman, but she's now playing with as much confidence as anybody on our team, making shots. Her last 5 games, she's shooting over 50% from three-point line, looking to score. So a couple of the games last week, she made 2 threes each of the first halves and then didn't get many after that. So as a coach, I've got to do a better job making sure we get her shots when she's making them. And she got her own shots against Tillman. So, pleased with how she's playing. She's taking care of the ball, running everything for us. So she's a huge key for us going forward.
The injury bug has bit you in different ways this year. Brooklyn Dennis, though, is one player that has returned. She hasn't played a lot of minutes, but when she does, what does she bring your team?
Well, she's strong, she's physical, and she's probably 5'9", 5'10", but she's long. She got long arms, and she's someone that we need to continue to develop because of that size. And and she's not and she's put together. I mean, she's strong, so she's someone that can rebound for us. She's the ball just kind of finds her too. If you watch JV games and for offensive rebounds, the ball just kind of comes to her, and that's a good trait to have. So need to try to find her some minutes going forward. Her conditioning's finally starting to catch up, and also going to try to find some minutes for Hannah Smith, just because at 6'1", that's something we don't have, and can cause problems for teams.
For the first time since 2016, Cassie Morse isn't walking out onto that floor tonight. And for Grayson County fans, they're saying thankful. She's really, really good player. What do you see from Whitesville Trinity as a whole?
Well, they got 2 scores that they rely on a lot, and number 22 has been there forever. A really, really good shooter, handles the ball for them, draws a lot of fouls, and that's a big key for us, is not to get her on the free throw line tonight. And then the McDowell girl, number 33, is a sophomore. She hurt us last year when we tried to go junk on All and Morris. She was the one that would make the 10, 12, 15-foot jumper, and watching films on them, I don't know that she's missed one. So she's a really good shooter from 12, 15 feet. So we have got to keep her from having a big night. She sets a lot of ball screens for All, and she loves to roll and catch and shoot a little jumper. So our ball screen defense is going to have to be really good for her.
How do you snap your district losing streak?
Well, get out in transition. This is one team that we may be bigger than across the board. So we're going to try to get some points in the paint, score inside, get some second chances, keep them off the free throw line, in particular All. And, if she gets 20+, which she's more than capable of, then, it's going to be a dogfight. But we have got to find some offense early and be able to sustain it.
Coach, good luck. We'll have more here coming up in the Locker Room Show after this.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable.
The sad reality is fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kitchen now.
My mom was caught doing drugs, and they said this is not where children are supposed to be. So they removed me and my siblings and put us into foster care.
Brianna spent 9 years in foster care before being adopted with help from the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption.
After I was adopted, I felt very safe. I definitely see myself going in the right direction.
There are more than 100,000 children in foster care like Brianna who need a family now. You can find them the safe, permanent homes they deserve. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
She used to dance and dream of a better life, a brighter future. Today, thanks to Children International and friends like you, she dances for the world. Together, we give children in poverty a chance to set their sights high and achieve their dreams. Learn more about Children International and join us in our life-changing work at children.org today.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Show on K105. Sam Gormley here with you. Let's meet the starting lineups for both teams. First for the Whitesville Trinity Lady Raiders. Sophomore guard number 4, Madison McDaniel, averages 1.6 points per game. Emily McDaniel is another sophomore guard. She averages 1.6 points a game as well. Sarah Payne, another sophomore guard, 5.6 points and just under 5 rebounds per game. Josie Yall, the leading scorer, she's number 22, 13.1 points and 3.9 rebounds a game. And Kenzie McDowell, the sophomore forward, at 8.3 points per game. Assistant coach Krista Morris, head coach Emily Hernandez. Now the starting lineup for your Grayson County Lady Cougars. Senior guard number 5, Arissa Riggs, averages 8.2 points per contest. Sophomore forward number 44, Ellen Narvaez, averaging 1.7 points and just under 4 rebounds per game. Kennedy Green is the freshman forward. She's averaging 3.1 points and leads the team at 4.5 rebounds per game. Sydney Perkins, the leading scorer, at 10.8 points and 2.4 rebounds. And Sutton Van Meter, 6.2 points and 2.1 rebounds. The assistant coaches are Elena Jones and Brian Jones. The head coach is Todd Johnston. All the play-by-play between Grayson County and Whitesville Trinity comes up next, right here on K105.
You may have heard that the American Legion helps honor our fallen heroes.
Or that the American Legion helped write the GI Bill, enabling veterans to get a college education.
And yeah, you've heard us tell a good story or two.
But did you know that the American Legion does so much more for our veterans? From advocacy on Capitol Hill to serving others in our communities, the American Legion continues its tradition of strengthening America through service. Learn more about supporting veterans in your community by visiting legion.org.
She used to dance and dream of a better life, a brighter future. Today, thanks to Children International and friends like you, she dances for the world. Together, we give children in poverty a chance to set their sights high and achieve their dreams. Learn more about Children International and join us in our life-changing work at children.org today.
Every 3 minutes, a baby is born with a cleft, making it difficult to talk, hear, eat, and even breathe. Many won't receive the treatment they need to thrive. Through training and financial support, Smile Train gives the power of healing back to local communities so they can provide life-changing surgeries and other services at no cost to families. Help us change the world one smile at a time.
Navigating the maze of Medicare enrollment can be a confusing and overwhelming experience. State Health Insurance Assistance Programs, or SHIP, are experts on Medicare.
I felt like this place could really help me out.
They were so nice and helpful on the phone. I really do appreciate the fact that they take us seriously.
Local, unbiased, and trusted Medicare help. Contact the SHIP office in your area to make an appointment.
Here's a simple truth about higher education.
If pursuing your purpose, doing what you really care about matters.
If having a rewarding career matters.
If a better financial future for you and your family matters.
Then higher education matters. A brighter future is within your reach. Find out how at kyhigheredmatters.org. Brought to you by this station and the Kentucky Broadcasters Association.
Side for the tip-off, here's Sam Gormley.
Welcome into the Cougar Den for tonight's coverage of Grayson County and Whitesville Trinity. Sam Gormley here with you on the call. Should be a great matchup here between both of these district rivals. We'll turn it over to public address announcer Brian Payton. for the starting lineups.
The Lady Raiders of Whitesville Trinity and your Grayson County Lady Cougars. As we get started lines first for the visitors from Whitesville, starting at guard, number 4, Madison McDaniel. At guard, number 11, Sarah Payne. At guard, number 22, Josie All. At forward, number 5, Emily McDaniel. And at forward, number 33, Kinsey McDowell. Trinity is coached by Emily Hernandez. Tonight's starters for your Grayson County Lady Cougars, starting at guard, number 10, Sydney Perkins. At guard, number 5, Larissa Riggs. At guard, number 11, Sutton Vanmeter. At forward, number 12, Kennedy Green. And at forward, number 44, Ella Navarez. Head coach for Grayson County is Todd Johnston.
Those are the starting lineups for both teams. Grayson County and Whitesville Trinity about ready to get underway. Once more, that lineup for Grayson County: Riggs, Perkins, Van Meter, Green, and Narvaez. For Whitesville Trinity, Madison McDaniel, Emily McDaniel, Payne All, and McDowell. It's time for basketball in Litchfield. The Grayson County Lady Cougars and the Whitesville Trinity Lady Raiders. Your officials for today's game: Chris Crampy, Paul Leachman, and Mike Barry. The crowd's starting to fill in here for game number 1 of our homecoming doubleheader. We will stream homecoming for you, whether you're listening on the radio or watching with us on K105 Digital Productions. The opening tip is up and controlled by Grayson County. Lady Cougars, winners of their last 2 by combined 2 points. And it came back from 15 down to defeat Paducah Tillman earlier this week, 48-47. Pass down to the left block. We're going to have an early jump ball as Narvaez has the ball wrapped up by McDowell for Whitesville Trinity. And the Lady Raiders are going to get the basketball. They, too, are winners of their last 2 games. Also one of them by 1 point. They defeated Highlands Latin earlier on Monday, 40-39, and then defeated Cloverport their last time out, 53-19. They opened the year 0-14, but are winners of their last 2. Whitesville Trinity 0-2 in 12th District play. They've lost to Edmondson and Butler County on the year already. Driving down the near side, losing the ball out of bounds off the hand of Grayson County. Emily McDaniel was running the point. No score early on here. The Lady Raiders, it's weird to call this lineup today and not have Cassidy Morris mentioned. One of the players for the Lady Raiders that gave Grayson County fits for years. It's the first time since 2016 that she has not played in a game, as there's a pass out of bounds, goes right through the hands of McDaniel. Grayson County is going to get the basketball. As that was a period of 14 straight games where the Lady Raiders won in those 14 games 4 times, because in the previous 10 years, they hadn't defeated Grayson County since Cassidy Morris started playing basketball for Whitesville Trinity. Van Meter has it at the free throw line, lets the defender go by, kicks it over into the far corner to Riggs, drives far baseline, it's off the side of the backboard. Rebounded by the Lady Raiders for Whitesville Trinity, and they have the basketball. Josie Yall right at the volleyball line. She's going to set up the offense, gets a screen, kicks it into the near corner to Madison McDaniel. It's an out front to Payne. Payne drives in, loses it on the inside. We're going to have a jump ball, and possession's going to head back towards Grayson County. No score, just about 90 seconds into the game here between Grayson County and Whitesville Trinity. The 3rd district game of the season for both of these teams, as both teams will play in Grayson County and in Whitesville later on this season. Narvaez, jump pass inside to Riggs on the right side, who curls around and puts it in. Grayson County strikes first. They lead 2-0, 6:15 left here in the opening quarter of play from Grayson County High School. Sarah Payne to set up the offense for Whitesville Trinity. Their leading scorer is Josie Yall. She's averaging 13.1 points and 3.9 rebounds per game. Pass inside, rejected for Grayson County, and a foul called on the far side of the floor on Perkins for Grayson. Her first, team's first.
Lady Cougar foul, number 10, Sydney Perkins, her first, team's first.
It'll be Madison McDaniel to trigger from opposite of the benches here. Lady Raiders working from left to right on your radio dial, wearing black jerseys, black numerals, and a white trim outside the numerals. It's all in between the circles. Gets a screen, quickly double-teamed between Green and Van Meter. Really nice help side defense there by Kennedy Green. Inside pass to McDowell. Narvaez got her hand in on it. It's poked out of bounds. And it's going to stay here. And Whitesville Trinity will have the basketball. 5:47 left here in the opening quarter of play. It's Grayson County 2, Whitesville Trinity 0. Lady Cougars have lost 9 straight district games. They have not won since winning the 12th District Championship at Whitesville Trinity. We're going to have a reach-in foul called. That's on Perkins. That'll be 2. It's called on Riggs, though. That's her first, team's second. Be Payne to trigger from underneath her own basket. She scans once, scans twice, scans a third time, gets it into the right side to McDaniel. McDaniel throws up a wild shot, too long, right into the hands of Perkins for Grayson County, who immediately looks to push up the far side of the floor. Perkins on the right side, does a little stutter step, pulls up 15 feet right side, shot short. Rebound on the floor by Payne. She loses it, picked up by Narvaez, and she loses it out of bounds. And it's going to go back towards back towards Whitesville Trinity. 2-0 Lady Cougs on top. 5:28 left here in the opening quarter of play. Payne to run the point. She's a sophomore point guard. She'll shoot the 3. Hasn't had a lot of success from that point, though, this season. As a team, Lady Raiders only average 32 points a game as there's a pass down to All, who misses the layup, cutting down the left lane. Rebounded by Green. She immediately taps it off to Van Meter. Van Meter down the right side. Flip shot not there, but she'll go to the free throw line. 2 free throws coming for Sutton Van Meter. Foul is going to be called on Emily McDaniel, her first, team's first. Van Meter to the free throw line to shoot 2. She is a 90% free throw shooter this season, 27 of 30. That's getting it done. The sophomore dribbles once, lets it fly. It is good. Into the game here for Whitesville Trinity is Sophie Hatfield. She appeared in every game this year, the 7th grader, averaging just under 1 point per game. 2.1 rebounds a contest, though. Second free throw is good. Van Meter makes them both. Grayson leads 4-0. 1 minute to play, or 5 minutes left to play here in the opening quarter of play from Grayson County High School. Payne on the near side. Outlet pass to the right wing to Madison McDaniel. Out front to Sophie Hatfield. Hatfield swings it off left wing McDowell. Onto the left wing, All being chased backwards by Van Meter. Pass into McDowell. It's off her hand. She gains it back as she's quickly double-teamed on the left block. Outside, a deep straightaway 3 is no good by Madison McDaniel. Rebound on the floor picked up by Grayson County. Van Meter, an outlet pass off to Riggs. Riggs drives down the right side. In transition, we're going to have a foul called on the floor on Whitesville Trinity as Riggs drives in amongst 3 players. Foul's called on Madison McDaniel, her first, team's second. It'll stay on the floor. Perkins to pass in. Bounce pass into the far corner to Van Meter. Off to the right wing to Riggs. Back into the far corner to Perkins. And we're having an illegal screen called on Grayson County. It's called on Sutton Van Meter, her first, team's third. Todd Johnston looks on. He didn't seem to disagree with the call at all. I was not looking directly at what had happened. 4:24 left in the opening quarter. 4-0 Grayson County on top. All gets a screen, drives down the right side, lowers her shoulder, and a reach-in foul. That's going to be on Sutton Van Meter, and that'll be 2 fouls on Sutton early on in this game. And immediately, Todd Johnston going to his bench. He's got 3 new players coming to the game, including senior Briley Renfro, sophomore Isabel Blanton, and 7th grader Bree Jones, as Kennedy Green, Sutton Van Meter, and Arissa Riggs take a seat for the Lady Cougars. Into the right wing, spinning it around, McDowell, shot left short, rebound saved in bounds by Jones, right into the hands, though, of McDowell. McDowell gives it off to the left wing, out front to All. All drives down the right side, flip shot, and a foul's going to be called. Josie All will go to the free throw line. 2 free throws coming. Foul called on Jones, her first, team's 5th. That's something that Josie All lives in doing. She wants to go to the free throw line and get fouled. She is an 82.4% free throw shooter, a very good free throw shooter, but she misses the first one there. It's part of her game is that she has a lot of success in making the free throws, so why not go and make the high percentage shot? She makes the second one. Lady Raiders are on the board. It's 4-1. Grayson on top halfway through our opening quarter of play. Jones running the point here for Grayson with Van Meter on the bench with 2 fouls. Pass inside, too high for Renfro, and it's taken away by Sophie Hatfield. Hatfield taps it off to All in between the circles, guarded by Jones. Picks up her dribble on the left wing. Jones comes up with defensive pressure. To Hatfield, off to the right side of Madison McDaniel. Emily Hernandez, the head coach, delivers the play call. Left wing Payne. Ball fake out front now to Hatfield. Hatfield swings it off right wing McDaniel into the near corner to All. All takes one dribble with the left hand. A left-handed player will do a handoff pass to Payne, who pulls up 12 feet near side. Can't get the roll. Rebounded, though, by the Lady Raiders on the inside. Hatfield has it, and a foul's called on the interior on Blanton for Grayson. That'll be her first, team 6th. Fouls adding up for Grayson County in this game. Into the game here for Whitesville Trinity, Emily McDaniel will re-enter. And Ella Morris, the 7th grader, will come in. 0.7 points, 1.3 rebounds a game for the 5'5", 7th grader Ella Morris. Pass into the left block, and we're going to have a foul called. McDowell will go to the free throw line as Narvaez fouls her, and that is her first, team 7th. Be McDowell to get her chance. She's just under 52% from the charity stripe this season. First one coming is good. A line drive free throw put in for Kenzie McDowell. As a team, Whitesville Trinity shoots just under 60% from the free throw line at 59.9%. They're 3 of 4 in this game, though, and it's a 1-point game now at 4-3. Jump pass into the far corner to Perkins. She weaves through, drives in, flip shot, right side, got it. Perkins puts her name into the scorebook. 6-3, Lady Cougs on top. 3:10 to play in the first quarter. All sets up the pressure here for Grayson County as All onto the right side, guarded by Jones. Here comes zone pressure now for Grayson. Now it looks like they're going to back off into man-to-man. Kind of a fake zone as Payne curls around, picks up her dribble, and walks with it on the right block. Every official blew the whistle at the same time. Mike Berry, the official, was the one who called it. And I believe we're going to have a timeout on the floor taken by Whitesville Trinity. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with her. This is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
My mom was caught doing drugs, and they said this is not where children are supposed to be. So they removed me and my siblings and put us into foster care.
Brianna spent 9 years in foster care before being adopted with help from the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption.
After I was adopted, I felt very safe. I definitely see myself going in the right direction.
There are more than 100,000 children in foster care like Brianna who need a family now. You can help us find them the safe, permanent homes they deserve. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
Lady Cougars lead 6-3, 2:56 left in the opening quarter. Emily Hernandez, the head coach for the Lady Raiders, takes that quick timeout. Just kind of one of those that say, hey, let's just take a deep breath. We're good. Right side, Riggs for Grayson out of the timeout. Riggs drives in, pulls it off. Left side shot by Blanton. Bounds off the back of the iron. Renfro there to pick up the rebound for Grayson County. She feeds it off to the right wing to Perkins. Perkins drives down left side, loses it on the drive, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Whitesville Trinity. Be called on number 33, McDowell. It's only her first, team's third of the first half of play. Back into the game for the Lady Raiders, Madison McDaniel. Coming out is going to be the 7th grader Ella Morris. Jones to pass in from underneath her own basket. Gets it into the near corner to Perkins. Perkins will do a handoff pass back to Jones. Jones back to Perkins. Perkins double team, feeds Jones. Jones in the near corner. Jump pass all alone to Riggs on the right wing. Riggs misses the three just a little bit too long. Rebounded on the floor by McDowell for Whitesville Trinity. She taps it off to All. All to set it up here in between the circles. All drives in, weaves through the lane, lays it up on the left side. Josie All saw the Red Sea part. And it's a 1-point game now, 6-5. Grayson County still has the advantage. 2 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Jones deep on the right wing. Calling for some offensive movement. Out front to Riggs to the free throw line. Blanton back off to Jones. Jones bounce pass kicked by Payne. Kennedy Green will re-enter for Grayson County. Briley Renfro will check out for the Lady Cougars. Jones to trigger from underneath her own basket. Fakes the pass to the far side. Throws it off into the near side to Blanton. Blanton drives down the left side, gets towards the middle, flips it up on the right side. It's missed. Perkins there to clean it up on the right side to lay it in. I'm sure Isabel Blanton will say that was a pass to Sydney. It probably wasn't, though. And the points going the way of Sydney Perkins. It's 8-5. Grayson County has the 3-point advantage. 90 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Madison McDaniel drives in, goes down to a knee on the dribble, was able to keep it going, though, inside the lane to Emily McDaniel. Back out to Madison McDaniel. Madison McDaniel takes it back off to the middle with the left hand, guarded by Isabel Blanton. Man-to-man here for Grayson County. Sydney Perkins shutting off Josie All, not letting her have anything. Driving down the left side, and an offensive foul's called on Sarah Payne. Her first, team's fourth. She must have had a clear out there in the lane. Emily Hernandez asking her assistant coach, Krista Morris, and now asking the official Chris Crampy as to what the call was. Bounce pass outside is knocked out by Whitesville Trinity. No, it wasn't. I thought it was tapped. I thought the official pointed saying it was going to stay with Grayson, but no. 8-5, Grayson has the lead. 1 minute left here in the opening quarter of play from Grayson County High School. Good crowd filling in here today at the Cougar Den. All on the right side. Tries to create space with the left hand. Gives it out front. Nice defense coming here from Grayson. Handoff pass to Payne. Payne pulls up. Right elbow shot way off to the left. Long rebound is chased down in the far corner by Perkins for Grayson. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Sydney Perkins weaves through. Speeds up down the left lane. Goes up. Flips it up. Shot. Miss. But 2 free throws coming for the junior Sydney Perkins. Foul called on McDowell. That is her second, team's fifth. Perkins will shoot 2 this season. Sydney, she's about 72.2%. Sure, if you asked her, she probably thinks that she should be shooting the free throw just a little bit better as she misses the first one. Sophie Hatfield comes in. Kenzie McDowell will take a seat. Both Grayson County and Whitesville Trinity have players and starters on the bench with 2 fouls. Perkins makes the second free throw. She's got 5. Grayson has the 9-5 advantage. 34 seconds left here in the opening quarter of play. Payne will set up the offense in between the circles for Whitesville Trinity. Right side to Madison McDaniel. Out front, bounce pass, saved in by Hatfield. She almost loses it. Arissa Riggs comes over, and we're going to have a double dribble called. As Sophie Hatfield, the 7th grader, she almost lost it, and in that process, here to panic and kind of forget where you are on the floor. And the official, Paul Leachman, was right there on top of it to call the double dribble. 12 seconds left here in the first quarter play. Grayson's going to hold for the final shot. Clock. Jones gets a screen, drives down the left side, jump pass to Green, steps back 10 feet, right side, it's missed. Hatfield all lets it fly from 3/4 court. It doesn't count. And at the end of the first quarter of play, Grayson County leads 9-5. This is Lady Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School. It's 9-5. Lady Cougars have the advantage against Whitesville Trinity. Sam Gormley here with you on the call. As Todd Johnston's going to put Sutton Van Meter back into the game with the 2 fouls. As will Emily Hernandez putting Kenzie McDowell back into the game with 2 fouls as well. That's going to be a storyline to keep an eye on. So we'll be Lady Raider basketball to start this second quarter of play. It's 9-5. 7:50 left here in the first half of play. Grayson County with the advantage. Sarah Payne in the corner. Jump pass to McDowell on the left side. Layup good. Nice pass by Payne to find McDowell. McDowell's got 4 to lead scoring for the Lady Raiders. 9-7. Grayson with a 2-point advantage. Onto the right wing to Riggs. Back out front to the volleyball line to Van Meter. Van Meter gives it right back to the senior Riggs, who immediately sends it back. They're playing ping pong here. Both these players passing back and forth. Riggs has it on the right wing. She'll pull up deep right wing 3. It's short. Narvaez rebound, put back, missed. But free throws coming for Ellen Narvaez on the inside. Foul called on Emily McDaniel, her second. team sixth. Narvaez, 35.7% from the free throw line this season. The first one is up, and it is no good off the back of the iron. Score update to bring you involving 12th District teams. The end of the first quarter in downtown Browntown. It's Butler County 4, Edmonson County 3. Second free throw good by Narvaez. She goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 10-7, 7:15 left here in the first half of play from Grayson County High School. Sarah Payne to set up the offense here in between the circles for Whitesville Trinity. Drives down to the free throw line, spins down the right lane. Nice defense. She'll step it back from 7 feet on the right side. Missed. Rebound pops into the hands of Narvaez. She flips it off to the far side to Riggs. Riggs pressures, drives down the right side. Flip shot, right side. Can't get the roll. Rebounded on the floor by McDowell for Whitesville Trinity. McDowell back off into the middle to Sarah Payne. Payne on the right side. Thought about driving in and instead is going to set up the offense. Man-to-man defense, Grayson. Near corner to All. All in on Van Meter. Picks up her dribble. We'll do a handoff pass to Emily McDaniel. Back to All on the right side. They got the switch as All is being guarded by Kennedy Green. All drives in, spins it around, tries to do a handoff pass to Payne. Knocked around, taken away by Perkins. Perkins is able to keep her dribble going as she's got it on the far side of the floor. Perkins out, crosses it right wing to Riggs, drives down the right lane, and Riggs puts it in on the right side. 12-7. Grayson has the 5-point advantage. 6:08 left here in the first half of play. We're going to have a timeout taken by Whitesville Trinity. It's a 30-second timeout. Lady Cougs up 12-7. It's Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
You may have heard that the American Legion helps honor our fallen heroes.
Or that the American Legion helped write the GI Bill, enabling veterans to get a college education.
And yeah, you've heard us tell a good story or two.
But did you know that the American Legion does so much more for our veterans? From advocacy on Capitol Hill to serving others in our communities, the American Legion continues its tradition of strengthening America through service. Learn more about supporting veterans in your community by visiting legion.org.
Grayson County has the 12-7 advantage. 6:07 left to play here in this first half of play. After the timeout here by Emily Hernandez, the Lady Raiders will have the basketball. It'll be Payne here in between the circles. Off to the right wing to All. All out front, left wing to Payne. Payne crosses it to McDowell, who lets the three go, and the bank is not open for McDowell. McDowell, it's only the second three she's attempted all season long. She missed her first one as well. Perkins drives down the left lane. Tried to get a shot off. Might have been partially blocked as it goes out of bounds. Over to All. All crosses it to Payne, and she's fouled by Kennedy Green, and Sarah Payne will get free throws. Coming for Kennedy Green, that'll only be her first, team's 8th of the first half of play. Payne from the free throw line, 52.6%. First one for Payne is good. Todd Johnston switching up his team on the inside. Payne lets the second free throw fly. It is good. Sarah Payne. And ball is knocked out of bounds here and almost nearly taken away by Payne, but it's going to stay Grayson County basketball. 12-9. Lady Cougars lead. 5:34 to play in the first half. Riggs into Van Meter. Van Meter off deep on the right wing to Riggs. Riggs fakes it off, gets it into the far corner to Perkins. Gives it back to Riggs. Riggs out front to Van Meter, guarded by All. At this traditional 2-3 zone defense that Whitesville Trinity typically does run. Out front, Van Meter, they leave her alone from three. It's off the back of the iron. Green rebound, put back miss. Narvaez has the loose board, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's going to keep possession with Grayson County. 5:12 left to play in the first half. First, Bree Jones looked like she was getting ready to sub in, but her dad reached out and said, not just quite yet. Kylie Hatfield will come in for the first time for Whitesville Trinity. She's got 2 points on the season, averaging just under a rebound a contest. Van Meter to the right elbow to Green. Green drives in, dumps it off into the middle to Narvaez, kicks it near side to Van Meter. Shots miss. Van Meter gets her own rebound, puts it up from 7 feet. Van Meter puts it in. Lady Cougars up 14-9, under 5 minutes left here in the first half of action. Payne breaks the timeline at the logo. Right side all. Out front to McDaniel. Crosses it to the left wing to Payne. Inside pass just goes right into the hands of Arissa Riggs for Grayson. An outlet to Van Meter. Van Meter on the left side gets a screen from Narvaez. Gets it into the middle to Green. Out front to Riggs. Swings it over to the far corner to Perkins. She'll lower her shoulder and she's bumped and found, and free throws will come. Here for Sydney Perkins, it'll be called on Sarah Payne. That is her second, team seventh. Looks like Jones comes in, as does Blanton. Perkins the line to shoot one in the bonus. She's 1 of 2 from the free throw line in this game. The first one is no good. She misses it. Rebounded on the floor as Perkins must have been knocked down after the rebound. After the free throw, Blanton ends up coming down with a rebound and walking with it down the far side. Todd Johnston says that Sydney Perkins, after attempting that free throw, was shoved down by a Whitesville Trinity player. And Mike Berry, the official, I think, looked at him and said, that was my bad. And you know what? If that is what I read his lips as saying, I have a lot of respect for that. Listen, officials are humans. They miss calls. Sarah Payne inside the lane. Bounce pass on the interior. Rolls around. Hatfield ends up coming down with it. Out front to Madison McDaniel. Drives in. Shot on the left side's missed. Rebounded by Payne on the near side. Payne carries it into the near corner. It's a handoff pass right side. Gives it back to Payne. She'll let the three fly. Payne misses the three. Rebounded by Jones for Grayson. She's being chased by 3 Lady Raiders. Lets the defender go by. Misses the layup on the right side. Rebounded by Payne for Whitesville Trinity. She's looking to push 1-on-4 and smartly just slows down and waits for some offensive help. Crosses it to the right side. Emily McDaniel spins it around. Loses it through her legs. Perkins comes down with it for Grayson County. 14-9. Lady Cougars lead Whitesville Trinity. 3.5 to play in the first half. Perkins drives in. Flip shot is missed. But free throws coming here for Sydney Perkins. Foul is called on Madison McDaniel. That is her second. Team's 8th. Madison McDaniel, Emily McDaniel, Sarah Payne, and Kenzie McDowell all have 2 fouls for the Lady Raiders. Kenzie McDowell comes back into the game with those 2 fouls. Ella Morris enters for Whitesville Trinity. Sutton Van Meter comes into the game for Grayson County. She has 2 fouls as well. Perkins will shoot 1 in the bonus. First one is good for Sydney Perkins. She will get the second. Bree Jones re-enters. Sutton Van Meter comes out. Sutton was in there for all of 0 seconds. Perkins' free throw is good. She makes the 2 free throws there, and Grayson's got their largest lead of the game. 16-9. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first half. All on the left wing. Passes off to Payne. It's knocked away and taken away by Perkins, who tries to run the baseline. And we have an offensive foul called on Sydney Perkins. They're going to say she hooked the player trying to create space around the Whitesville Trinity player. Todd Johnson didn't seem to agree with the call. For Perkins, that's her second, team's 9th. He just laughed and shook his head. Payne crosses it into the near side to Morris. Morris guarded by Blanton. Off to the right side to Payne. Payne guarded by Perkins. Sydney's got to be careful. She does have 2 fouls here. 3:05 left to play in the first half. Right side Payne. She drives around the defender, drives the baseline, dumps it off to the far side. Basket good and in by Emily McDaniel for her first points of the game. 16-11. Grayson County has the advantage. Bounce pass into the far corner to Perkins. She gets around the defender, flips it up, right side, good. Perkins feeling it early on in this game. And Paul Leachman, the official, comes up limping. And I wonder if he's okay. Because I'm not sure if he rolled his ankle or something, but the official, Paul Leachman, came up limping after that play. I hope he's okay. He's a really, really nice guy. Trainer Scott Ballman is going to come out and check him out. And I missed as to what happened, but he is clearly in some discomfort. This will be an official timeout as he's trying to walk it off, but he's not putting much pain on it. In fact, he's just going to go have a seat. And because of that, Chris Crampy and Mike Berry are going to have to officiate this. Only 2 officials. And that's not easy. You see that in JV. And I hope Paul Leachman is okay. Nice guy. You never want to see that happen to anybody, but especially an official. Payne on the right side. Step back. 18-footer is way short. Rebound, though, by McDaniel. Shot was blocked on the putback into the hands of Riggs. Riggs, an outlet pass to Jones. Jones behind the back dribble out front Riggs. Riggs swings it back to Jones. She'll step into the right wing 3, and it's in and out. Rebound on the floor by Hatfield for Whitesville Trinity. Josie all in between the circles. Drives in, runs right into Blanton. No whistle, and it's probably a good no call. Blanton did a nice job keeping her hands in the air the entire time. Jones crosses it to the near side to Blanton. She keeps the dribble going on the left wing. Out front to Renfro. Swings it off to the right wing to Riggs, who has to go out high to grab it. Riggs on the right wing. 2-3 zone. Into the far corner to Jones. Jones out front to Riggs. Steps into the right wing 3. It's missed. Rebound bouncing around, and it's popped out by Blanton. 18-11. 1 minute and 46 seconds left in the first half of play. Payne will break the timeline across the far side of the floor. Grayson County leads by 7 points. Sarah Payne on the right wing. Crosses it left wing. 3 is up by Ella Morris. It's missed. Rebounded on the floor by Renfro for Grayson County. Morris 0 of 8 now from threes on this season for the 7th grader. Renfro is fouled by All, and that's a good call as All reached around the edge. And Renfro will go to the free throw line for All. That is her first, team's 9th. Renfro will shoot 1 and the bonus here. Renfro from the free throw line this season, 33%. Sarah Payne re-entered there for Whitesville Trinity. The first one coming here from Renfro's no good off to the right and rebounded by Payne for Whitesville Trinity. Payne speeding up down the near side of the floor, goes right in on Renfro, keeps the dribble going, spins it around from 10 feet. It's an air ball, rebounded on the floor by Whitesville Trinity. On the inside, Narvaez gets the block, but a foul is going to be called for Ella. That'll be her second, team's 10th. 2 free throws coming for Emily McDaniel. She's 2 of 5 from the free throw line this season. You can make that 2 of 6 as she misses the first free throw. Kennedy Green, Sydney Perkins, and Sutton Van Meter all come back into the game for Grayson with 1:09 left in the first half of play. Free throw is good. And Whitesville Trinity will come in with a substitution of their own, as it'll be Nevaeh Mills, the 7th grader. She's got 6 points and 1 rebound this season. Riggs on the right side, dumps it off to the left block to Blanton, tried to get it towards the middle. Nothing was there, finds Green into the near corner to Blanton. Out front now to Van Meter. Van Meter crosses it to the right wing to Riggs. Riggs drives, fakes it outside. Van Meter, ball fake. Van Meter takes it, weaves it around. Floater with 10 feet, not there. Long rebound chased down in the far corner by Perkins. Gives it off to the right wing to Riggs. Riggs backs it off out front. They leave Van Meter all alone. Van Meter puts the 3 up. It's missed. Rebound on the floor by Perkins. Put back right side. That's missed. And now we're going to have a loose ball ripped away. And we're going to have a jump ball that's going to send the ball to Whitesville Trinity. 32.4 seconds left here in the first half. 18-12. Grayson County has the 6-point advantage. Perkins and Van Meter check out. Renfro and Jones in for Grayson. You did have Emily McDaniel and Kenzie McDowell come back into the game here for Whitesville Trinity as well. Presume that the Lady Raiders will hold for the final shot. No, they won't, as Josie All throws up a shot. It's missed on the inside. Loose ball. Renfro's got it. Taps it off to Jones with 14 seconds. Todd Johnson immediately holds up one finger. And he wants to hold for the final shot. Jones drives down the left side, loses the ball, gains it back, bounce pass to Renfro with 4 seconds. Renfro throws up the shot. It's missed. Free throws will come for Briley Renfro, though, with 4.1 seconds left here in the first half of play. Kenzie McDowell picks up the foul. That is her third, team's 10th. And that comes back to bite Emily Hernandez, putting back one of her leading scorers into the game with those 2 fouls late. Renfro misses the first free throw. Sophie Hatfield comes into the game, and Hernandez has got to sit down McDowell. Second chance for Renfro is missed. She misses them both. Rebounded by Payne. Payne up the far side of the floor with 2 seconds. Payne lets it fly from 35 feet. It is no good. The end of the first half of play, Grayson County leads 18-12. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Navigating the maze of Medicare enrollment can be a confusing and overwhelming experience. State Health Insurance Assistance Programs, or SHIP, are experts on Medicare.
I felt like this place could really help me out.
They were so nice and helpful on the phone. I really do appreciate the fact that they take us seriously.
Local, unbiased, and trusted Medicare help. Contact the SHIP office in your area to make an appointment.
You may have heard that the American Legion helps honor our fallen heroes.
Or that the American Legion helped write the GI Bill, enabling veterans to get a college education.
And yeah, you've heard us tell a good story or two.
But did you know that the American Legion does so much more for our veterans? From advocacy on Capitol Hill to serving others in our communities, the American Legion continues its tradition of strengthening America through service. Learn more about supporting veterans in your community by visiting legion.org.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the Lady Cougars lead Whitesville Trinity 18-12 at the half. Coming up on our halftime show, run down some scores from around the region, the scoring from this game, and we'll get you ready for half number 2. Again, your score at the half, Grayson County leads Whitesville Trinity 18-12. This is Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
You may have heard that the American Legion helps honor our fallen heroes.
Or that the American Legion helped write the GI Bill, enabling veterans to get a college education.
And yeah, you've heard us tell a good story or two.
But did you know that the American Legion does so much more for our veterans? From advocacy on Capitol Hill to serving others in our communities, the American Legion continues its tradition of strengthening America through service. Learn more about supporting veterans in your community by visiting legion.org.
She used to dance and dream of a better life, a brighter future. Today, thanks to Children International and friends like you, she dances for the world. Together, we give children in poverty a chance to set their sights high and achieve their dreams. Learn more about Children International and join us in our life-changing work at children.org today.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the Lady Cougars have an 18-12 lead at the half. See if we can't run down a score or two from around the region here at Grayson County High School. Bowling Green leads Greenwood in girls basketball 29-14. That score is at the half. In girls basketball, Owensboro Catholic defeats Apollo 71-34. Girls basketball score involving 12th district teams. Butler County leads Edmonson County 14-8. That score is at the half. Try to see what else we can't find here. Girls basketball, Barron County leads Allen County Scottsville 33-20. That score is at the half. And at the end of the third quarter, Hart County in girls basketball leads Grayson County's not next opponent, but their next opponent on Monday. They lead LaRue County 46-43. Those are most of the scores that I see as I do the good scroll through here. Your score here at Grayson County High School is Grayson County leading Whitesville Trinity in girls basketball 18-12. It's a reminder it is homecoming tonight. So in between the games, we will have a homecoming ceremony. If you're watching or listening with us on K105, you will be able to watch that ceremony, and we'll also stream it live on the radio as well. So you'll be able to hear who could potentially win Homecoming 2023. Sadly, it was not myself. I was not nominated this year. Maybe next year. Maybe next year we'll get to that point. We'll take a break, run down the scoring for the first half of play after this. 18-12, Lady Cougars on top as this is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Navigating the maze of Medicare enrollment can be a confusing and overwhelming experience. State Health Insurance Assistance Programs, or SHIP, are experts on Medicare.
I felt like this place could really help me out.
They were so nice and helpful on the phone. I really do appreciate the fact that they take us seriously.
Local, unbiased, and trusted Medicare help. Contact the SHIP office in your area to make an appointment.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
Every 3 minutes, a baby is born with a cleft, making it difficult to talk, hear, eat, and even breathe. Many won't receive the treatment they need to thrive. Through training and financial support, Smile Train gives the power of healing back to local communities so they can provide life-changing surgeries and other services at no cost to families. Help us change the world one smile at a time.
You may have heard that the American Legion helps honor our fallen heroes.
Or that the American Legion helped write the GI Bill, enabling veterans to get a college education.
And yeah, you've heard us tell a good story or two.
But did you know that the American Legion does so much more for our veterans? From advocacy on Capitol Hill to serving others in our communities, the American Legion continues its tradition of strengthening America through service. Learn more about supporting veterans in your community by visiting legion.org.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where it is 18-12. The Lady Cougars lead Whitesville Trinity at the half. Grayson County looking to snap a 9-game district losing streak. Haven't won a district game since winning the 12th district championship back in 2021. Running down the scoring from the first half of play, first for Grayson County. Sydney Perkins leads the way. She has 9 points, 4 points each for Arissa Riggs and Sutton Van Meter, 1 for Ella Narvaez. For Whitesville Trinity, it's 4 points for Kenzie McDowell, 3 for Josie Yall and Emily McDaniel, and 2 for Sarah Payne. A couple of storylines to look forward to in the second half of play, or really not to look forward to, but rather to look for. And the first one is I was curious, and I was assuming that this would be the case. Again, only 2 officials have taken the floor right now as official Paul Leachman left the game in the second quarter of play after what appeared to be a lower leg injury of some semblance. I think our crew said that they saw him with a boot being put on, and that's not usually a good sign. So let's hope that Paul is okay moving forward. So it's going to be Chris Crampy and Mike Berry to officiate these next 2 games, game and a half here by themselves. That's going to be something that we're going to have to keep an eye on in the second half of play. That comes up next, 18-12, Lady Cougs on top. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
She used to dance and dream of a better life, a brighter future. Today, thanks to Children International and friends like you, she dances for the world. Together, we give children in poverty a chance to set their sights high and achieve their dreams. Learn more about Children International and join us in our life-changing work at children.org today.
Navigating the maze of Medicare enrollment can be a confusing and overwhelming experience. State Health Insurance Assistance Programs, or SHIP, are experts on Medicare.
I felt like this place could really help me out.
They were so nice and helpful on the phone. I really do appreciate the fact that they take us seriously.
Local, unbiased, and trusted Medicare help. Contact the SHIP office in your area to make an appointment.
156818. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Grayson County leads 18-12 as we start the second half of play. It will be Grayson County basketball to start the quarter. And we are underway here as they're on top by 6 points. Sydney Perkins led the way with 9 points in the first half of play, and it'll be Sutton Van Meter back into the game after sitting for the majority of the first half of play with 2 fouls. She'll feed it into the near corner to Perkins, out front now to Van Meter, drives down the right side, kicks it back into the near corner here to Perkins, who moves to her left, lets the right wing three fly, and she puts in the right wing three. First three of the game for Grayson, and it comes off the hands of Sydney Perkins. And Grayson County's got the 9-point advantage at 21-12, 7.5 to play in the third quarter. That's a good start to the half here for Grayson County. Out front, it is to McDowell. Off to the left wing to All. All picked up by Van Meter. They give it into McDowell on the left side. Curls around Green, and McDowell puts it in. She's got 6. It's a 7-point Grayson County advantage at 21-14. Near side Riggs. She's quickly driven backwards. Out front in between the circles to Van Meter. Crosses it to Perkins. They leave her alone from 3. Left side, it's too hard. Off the back of the iron. Rebounded on the floor by Payne. Payne takes it right up the middle, speeding up the floor. Payne's got good speed for the small sophomore guard. Payne at the volleyball line. Left wing to Madison McDaniel. She'll let the 3 fly. It's missed. Perkins gets the rebound. McDaniel shooting 5.6% from 3 this season. Right side Riggs gets a screen from Narvaez. Gets it into the near corner out front. Van Meter will take the 3. Van Meter, it pops in and out. Long rebound chased down by Narvaez. Narvaez finds Riggs out front. Riggs Euro step to the middle. Shot flipping up. Not there. Rebound on the floor picked up by Narvaez. And a jump ball is going to give the ball back to Whitesville Trinity. 21-14 Grayson County has the advantage against Whitesville Trinity. 6:20 left in the third quarter of play. All to run the point now for Grayson. She'll break the timeline at the logo. Picked up by Van Meter. All straight away, gives it off to the left wing. Bobbling it was McDowell. She gains it back. Narvaez comes up on defense. Off to Payne. Payne handoff pass to Emily McDaniel. Emily McDaniel will give it to Madison McDaniel. Madison McDaniel drives in, dumps it off into the near corner. Payne shot blocked by Perkins. There to pick it up, though, is McDowell. Misses the left side shot. Kennedy Green gets the rebound, and a foul on the rebound is going to be called on Kenzie McDowell. That'll be her 4th. Team's first in the second half of play, and that is a huge story to watch in this game. Sophie Hatfield immediately comes in for McDowell. McDowell, the second leading scorer at 8.3 points and 6.2 rebounds per game. And that is definitely something to watch as this game goes along. Far side, Van Meter gives it off to the right wing to Perkins. Perkins out front, gets it in the near corner to Van Meter. Van Meter runs the baseline. Floater from 10 feet is missed. Rebounded by All for Whitesville Trinity. Lady Raiders look to push, 2-on-3. All lowers her shoulder, flips it up left side. It's missed, but free throws will come for Josie All. And it'll be called on Van Meter. That is her 3rd, team's first of the second half of play. Josie All to get 2 free throws. She is 1 of 2 from the free throw line in this game. First one, good for All. All a very talented volleyball player as well. Led the Whitesville Trinity volleyball team with 942 assists and was tied for the lead with 73 aces as well. She makes both free throws there, and it's a 5-point game now at 21-16. Grayson County hangs on to the advantage. 5:20 left in the third quarter. Far side Riggs off into the middle, and that'll be over and back. Van Meter hadn't made her way across the half-court line, and that's just one of those mental turnovers on Grayson. 21-16. 5:20 left in the third quarter of play. Be Payne to run the point here for Whitesville Trinity. Guarded by Van Meter. Payne to All in the left wing, and 3 seconds is going to be called on Whitesville Trinity, as it'll be called on Emily McDaniel on the inside. You don't see that one called often. Emily Hernandez letting the official know what she thought about it. Off to the left wing to Narvaez. Out front to Van Meter. Crosses it to Riggs, almost taken away by Payne. Riggs pulls up 18 feet right side. It's an air ball. It's going to go out of bounds, and Grayson County is going to give the ball back to Whitesville Trinity. Isabel Blanton comes into the game. Kennedy Green will come out. 21-16, 4:55 to play in the third quarter after Perkins hit a three on the first possession of the game of this quarter here for Grayson. The Lady Cougars have gone cold. Payne at the logo. Gives it off to Hatfield on the right side. Swings it off left wing, Payne. Guarded by Perkins. Payne on the left side. Bounce pass into the near corner to McDaniel. And a reach-in foul is going to be called on Riggs. That's her second, team second. Payne to pass in. Gets it into the middle. It's bobbled and taken away. Narvaez on the base, or Blanton rather, on the baseline. She loses it back and then fouls Whitesville Trinity for Blanton. That'll be her second, team's third. Fouls starting to add up here on both of these teams. Payne again to pass in one more time. Throws it into McDaniel, goes right through her hands. Loose ball picked up by Blanton. Fast break opportunity for Blanton, and she's fouled by All. For All, that'll be just her second, team second. And Isabel Blanton will go to the free throw line now to shoot two. For Blanton this season, 68.8%. First chance coming for Blanton is good. It rattles in. Ella Morris comes in. Sophie Hatfield comes out for Whitesville Trinity. Second chance for Blanton. Dribbles it once. Right-handed shooter lets it fly, and she puts it in. Grayson County leads 23-16. 4:20 left here in the third quarter of play. Payne on the right side. Gets a screen. Drives downhill on the right side. Loses it, and Jones had it, and it's out of bounds off of Whitesville Trinity. Payne must have touched it right before it went out as Jones tried to get the steal on the far side of the floor. She got enough of her hand in on it. Jones now to run the point. Van Meter came out for Grayson. Jones crosses it to Blanton, but it's knocked and taken away. But Blanton runs it down on the far side, saves it inbounds into the hands of Riggs. Out front to Jones. Bounce pass left wing to Riggs, who's fouled by All. For All, that's her third, team's third. And we'll do it one more time. It's passed into Jones, who weaves through. Far corner to Blanton. Back out front now to Riggs. Riggs into the near corner to Perkins. Perkins just loses it out of bounds. That was just one where she tried to make that turn towards the basket to drive and just lost it. 3:40 left in the third quarter of play. Grayson County on top, 23-16. All on the right side. Into the middle, All drives in. Shot blocked by Narvaez on the inside. Into the hands now of Riggs. Riggs weaves through down the left side. Kicks it to Narvaez. Out front, left wing three. Perkins is no good. Touches the rim twice. To Narvaez, gets the rebound. Back out to Perkins. Weaves through. Flip shot right side. Good for Sydney Perkins. She's got 14. Grayson County leads 25-16. 3:08 to play in the third quarter. All breaks the timeline. Off to the right wing to McDaniel. McDaniel backs it off. Out front, swings it off left wing to Payne. Payne in between the circles. Off to the right side, Madison McDaniel. You could tell she was thinking about pulling up a three. but didn't. She weaves it through, gives it to Emily McDaniel from 18 feet on the far side. Can't get the roll. Rebounded by All. She goes up and is fouled. Todd Johnston wants a jump ball, but instead it'll be a foul on Blanton. That'll be her third, team's fourth. Josie All to the free throw line. Sutton Van Meter comes in. And we have a timeout taken on the floor by Whitesville Trinity. 2:41 to play in the third quarter. It's 25-16. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Here's a simple truth about higher education.
If pursuing your purpose, doing what you really care about matters.
If having a rewarding career matters.
If a better financial future for you and your family matters.
Then higher education matters. A brighter future is within your reach. Find out how at kyhigheredmatters.org. Brought to you by this station and the Kentucky Broadcasters Association.
With a My Social Security account, you can require
2:41 left in the third quarter of play. Grayson County hangs on to the 25-16 advantage against Whitesville Trinity. Lady Raiders take their third time out of this game. They will have 2 remaining. Grayson County's got all 5 left, does the second-year head coach Todd Johnston. Remember to stay tuned in. Homecoming will happen in between the games, and following homecoming, it'll be the Cougar boys taking on the Whitesville Trinity Raiders, a rematch of last year's 12th District Championship that saw Hunter Thomas hit the game-winning shot as time expired to win, at the time, Grayson County's 22nd district title in program history. 2 free throws coming for Josie All out of the timeout, and first one, she gets the shooter's roll. That ball bounced in the front of the rim, bounced to the left part, bounced to the back part before bouncing in. Second chance coming for All. That one was nothing but net. No need for the shooter's roll there. All's got 7. Only 2 shots coming, though, from the field. In between the circles, Riggs, no-look pass near corner to Van Meter. Back to Riggs, crosses it into the far corner to Blanton. Bounce pass inside to Renfro. She's triple-teamed out front to Riggs. Riggs on the left wing to Blanton in the far corner. Out front now to Van Meter, in between the circles. Zone defense here for Whitesville Trinity. Riggs to Van Meter to Perkins. Inside to Renfro, takes one dribble down the right side. Shot is missed, but Renfro will go to the free throw line. Foul is called on Madison McDaniel, her third, team's fourth. And it'll be Briley Renfro to the free throw line to shoot 2. She is 0 of 3 from the free throw line in this game. Free throw is no good off to the left. Bree Jones re-enters. Sutton Van Meter will take a seat. Second chance is missed. She misses them both. Rebound bouncing up into the air, and it's finally run down by Whitesville Trinity. Is running it down was Ella Morris. 25-18. Grayson leads by 7. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Right side Payne. Drives downhill on the right side. Picks up her dribble, spins it around. Now she'll let it fly from 7 feet, and she gets the roll. For Sarah Payne, she's got 4 points, and just like that, it's a 5-point game. Left wing Jones. Drives in, gets it into the far corner to Perkins. Perkins picks up her dribble now back in between the circles. To Jones on the left wing. Bounce past Renfro. Out front to Perkins. No look pass back left wing to Jones. She drives far baseline, goes up, and is fouled by Whitesville Trinity. The coaching staff doesn't agree with it, but when Jones drove in, Emily McDaniel was standing sideways. Hernandez still disagreeing with the call, but Jones misses the first free throw. Jones 61% from the free throw line this season. I mean, she was standing sideways. That'll be a foul every single time. Second chance coming for Jones is good. She makes the second one. Grayson County leads 26-20. 1:32 left in the third quarter of action. Grayson County coming out in half-court pressure. Jones guarding All. Man-to-man defense all around for the Lady Cougars. Screen, set, back inside to Payne on the right side, absorbs the contact. Shot on the right side's missed. Foul on the rebound called on Whitesville Trinity. It's called on Sarah Payne. That is her third. Team's 6. Grayson County will shoot free throws the remainder of this game. Isabel Blanton comes in, as does Sutton Van Meter for Grayson. Riggs breaks the timeline, gives it back now to Van Meter. Van Meter back to Riggs at the volleyball line. Into the near corner to Perkins, inside to Narvaez. Right side shot, counted, she'll go to the line. Todd Johnston loves it. Foul called on Sophie Hatfield, her first, team 7th. Narvaez to the free throw line to try and convert on the N1. Jones and Renfro immediately come back in. That was a great bit of ball movement for Grayson. Narvaez, 1 of 2 from the free throw line in this game. That one is good. She gets the shooter's roll. Narvaez has 4 points. And it's 29-20. 1 minute left in the third quarter of play. Great answer by Grayson. All straight away, drives in at the free throw line, pulls up inside the lane, shots missed. Jones gets the rebound. She immediately looks to push up the far side of the floor. No look pass to Riggs, and it's knocked out of bounds by Whitesville Trinity. Todd Johnson saying, next time, you don't have to be unselfish all the time. Shoot it. Kylie Hatfield comes in now for Whitesville Trinity. And we got subs in galore here. Van Meter and Blanton both check back into the game here for Grayson County. Sutton to pass in. She scans, gets it off to the right wing to Narvaez. Handoff past Perkins, lets the 3 fly. It's short, does barely get part of the rim. Blanton gets the rebound though. To Perkins, drives in, flip shot, left side is missed, but free throws coming for Sydney Perkins. Foul called on Whitesville Trinity's Emily McDaniel. That is her 4th. 4 fouls. 3 fouls each for Madison McDaniel, Sarah Payne, and Josie All. First free throw was no good by Sydney Perkins. Second chance, Perkins is good. 15 for Sydney Perkins. Grayson leads 30-20. 35 seconds left in the third quarter of action here from Grayson County High School. Lady Cougars looking to snap a 9-game district losing streak. All on the right side, picks up her dribble and will finally get a handoff pass as Sophie Hatfield came to help out her senior counterpart. All on the left wing, guarded by Riggs, gets it into the near corner, stepping into an 18-footer from the near side. I believe it was a two-pointer called there by Madison McDaniel, her first points of the game. Grayson's got it with 6 seconds left. Jones at the volleyball line with 4 seconds. Jones has got to get something with 2 seconds, and we're going to have a foul called on Whitesville Trinity, rather. He called on Sarah Payne. That is her 4th as well, team's 9th. And Bree Jones will go to the free throw line to shoot 1 in the bonus. 1.4 on the clock here in the third quarter of play. Free throw is missed by Jones. Rebounded by Whitesville Trinity. They shoot it, and that's the end of the third quarter of play. It should be, at least. As the clock never started. So Whitesville Trinity will now get another chance to shoot it. It's going to be a heck of a shot. 1.4 on the clock. All gets it in. They'll give it back to All. All's got to get it to the middle. She lets it fly, and it was after the horn. At the end of the third quarter of play, it's 30-22. Grayson County leads Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
You may have heard that the American...
She used to dance and dream of a better life, a brighter future. Today, thanks to Children International and friends like you, she dances for the world. Together, we give children in poverty a chance to set their sights high and achieve their dreams. Learn more about Children International and join us in our life-changing work at children.org today.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their Feel Better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
30-22, Grayson County has the 8-point advantage as we start our final quarter of play from Grayson County High School. Foul trouble, especially for Whitesville Trinity, is a thing. For Grayson, Van Meter and Blanton each have 3 fouls. For Whitesville Trinity, I'm just going to have to go down the line here. Madison McDaniel has 3, Emily McDaniel has 4, Sarah Payne has 4, Josie All has 3, Kenzie McDowell has 4. Grayson starts with the ball here in the fourth quarter of play. They lead 30-22 with 7:50 to play in the fourth quarter. Left wing Green, inside pass to Perkins, who drives down the left side, misses the layup, rebounded on the inside by Payne. Payne drives in, flip shot right side in transition, can't get the roll, rebound by McDowell. Her put back in the lane is good. McDowell's got 8 points. It's 30-24. Whitesville Trinity is still very much in this game. Van Meter, she drives in, shot in the lane, in and out it pops. Rebound, loose ball picked up, and we're going to have a jump ball that is going to give the ball to Whitesville Trinity. 7:22 to play here in the game. Grayson County leads 30-24, trying to snap a 9-game district losing streak. They haven't won a district game in nearly 2 years. Right side Payne. Into the far corner to McDowell. McDowell out front to the right wing to Madison McDaniel. Off to Emily McDaniel to McDowell, who drives down the far baseline, tried to cross it, and there was nobody there and throws it into the Whitesville Trinity bench. Grayson County's going to get the ball back. 7:01 to play in the fourth quarter. Grayson County on top 30-24. Into Blanton, off to Van Meter. Van Meter, an outlet pass to Perkins, who's left all alone. A right wing 3 in transition, too long. Rebounded by the Lady Raiders. That's a 3 that I think Sydney Perkins will want to have back later on in this game. That could have almost been a dagger. Inside pass to McDowell. Shots up, no good, but she'll go to the line after being fouled by Grayson County on the interior. Narvaez picks up the foul, her 3rd, team's 5th. Down to the line. She's 2 of 2 in this game, entering the contest under 52%. Free throw good. Second chance is no good, missed off to the left. Kennedy Green picks up the loose rebound for Grayson. To Van Meter, off to Perkins, drives in. Perkins right side shot, she walked with it beforehand. Lady Raiders might have gotten away as Todd Johnston wants a timeout. 6:38 to go in the fourth quarter of play. We'll take the 30 with him as it's 30-25. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Every 3 minutes, a baby is born with a cleft, making it difficult to talk, hear, eat, and even breathe. Many won't receive the treatment they need to thrive. Through training and financial support, Smile Train gives the power of healing back to local communities so they can provide life-changing surgeries and other services at no cost to families. Help us change the world one smile at a time.
Grayson County has the advantage, 30-25, 6:38 to play in the fourth quarter of action, as the Lady Cougars trying to hold on here and snap this district losing streak. It'll be the Lady Raiders to pass in out of the 30-second timeout there by Todd Johnston. They give it into Josie All. This is a dangerous moment here for Grayson. You do not want the Lady Raiders to continue to gain some of this momentum after you went in with an 8-point advantage. Payne on the far side. Bounce pass to McDowell. McDowell in on Narvaez. Dumps it off. A shot from 10 feet on the near side is put in by Emily McDaniel. And just like that, it's a 3-point game. 30-27. 6:10 to play in the fourth quarter of play. Van Meter breaks the timeline across the far side. Picks up her dribble. Spins it around. Johnston has timeouts, and he will take it. 6:03 to go in the fourth quarter. Todd Johnston taking a timeout. I presume it's just going to be a 30-second. It is a 30-second timeout. We will keep it here. It is 30-27. Grayson County leads by 3 points. He's clearly not happy with his team right now at all, and I don't know that I necessarily blame him. You got to be better than that if you're this Grayson County Lady Cougar team. I mean, you're better than this Whitesville Trinity team this year. In years past, they might have been the better team. This year, though, you are the better team. You're playing at home. Got to find a way to close this game out. You were up 30-20 just a few minutes ago, and you've allowed the Lady Raiders to go on a 7-0 run with 6:03 to go. This is one of these situations here. You need a bucket. They'll give it into the backcourt to Van Meter. Van Meter's got it at the logo for Grayson County. 5:55 to go here in the game. Grayson leads by 3. Riggs steps up, right wing 3, got it! Huge 3 for Arissa Riggs to make it a 6-point game. They needed a bucket, and they turned to the senior, Arissa Riggs. It's 33-27. All drives in, just loses it herself, and we're going to have a jump ball as Green got it, and possession is going to go to Grayson off of the jump ball. Isabel Blanton comes in. Kennedy Green comes out for Grayson. Nice job by Kennedy to pick up the ball there. I think we're going to have a little offense-defense substitutions. Van Meter's got to get it in. Gets it into the far side to Riggs. Riggs breaks it right up the middle for Grayson County. Riggs drives down the right side, kicks it to the near corner to Blanton. Off to the right wing to Perkins. 3 is up, and the 3 is short. Long rebound, though, chased down by Blanton. She drives in, bounce pass to the middle to Riggs. Back out to Van Meter. 3 left side is no good long. The rebound is going to go out of bounds. Saving it first was Narvaez. She goes into the band, but her foot was on the baseline. Green comes in, Blanton comes out. 33-27. 5:15 to go here tonight from Grayson County High School. Payne has it at the logo. Man-to-man defense here for Grayson. Payne gets a screen from All. Passing into McDowell. McDowell in on Narvaez. Bounce pass to McDaniel. McDaniel outside to Madison McDaniel. Madison McDaniel curls around to the right side. Off balance right-hand shot's not there. Emily McDaniel gets the rebound, puts it up, and she's fouled by Kennedy Green. 2 free throws coming. For Green, that is her second, team's 6th. And it'll be Emily McDaniel to the free throw line. She's 1 of 2 in this game, 3 of 7 this season. You make that 3 of 8 as she misses the first free throw. Kennedy Green comes out. Isabel Blanton comes in. Offense, defense. Nevaeh Mills back in here for the Lady Raiders. Coming out was Madison McDaniel. Second chance coming for Emily McDaniel. It is missed. Narvaez gets the rebound for Grayson. Huge moment here for Grayson. They lead 33-27, 4:45 to play here in the game. Van Meter will do a handoff pass to Riggs. Riggs crosses it, leaving Perkins wide open. Too low of a pass. She wasn't able to get it. She just slaps it back off outside to Van Meter. Riggs, ball fake, drives in, down the left side. Layup, good. Getting the glass was Arissa Riggs. It's 35-27, 4:20 to go here in the fourth quarter of play. All has it at the logo. Grayson has expanded this lead back to 8. After Whitesville Trinity, we're going to have an illegal screen called on Sarah Payne. And that'll be 5 on Sarah Payne. She will foul out of this game with 4 points. And that one, without a doubt, was an offensive foul. Emily Hernandez making sure she's got the 20 seconds to figure out who she wants to put back into the game, and it will be Ella Morris. And Sarah Payne will foul out with those 5 fouls. Grayson's going to have it. Give it off to Van Meter. Angles back here towards the near side to break the timeline. Right wing Narvaez. Into the near corner to Perkins. Perkins deep on the right wing. Crosses it left side to Riggs. Ball fake. Riggs drives in. The kiss is there. One more time off the glass for Arissa Riggs. She's taken over in the fourth quarter of play. She's got 7 in the quarter, 11 for the game. 37-27, 3:48 to play in the fourth quarter. Grayson County has the double-digit advantage. Left wing three is up, and it is off the top of the backboard. Rebound put back by Whitesville Trinity is missed. Narvaez gets the rebound and immediately hands it off to Van Meter. An outlet pass to Riggs. She has to run it back down on the right wing. Riggs bounce pass out front to Van Meter. Off to the left wing. She'll let the deep left wing three go for Perkins. It's in and out. Rebounded by Whitesville Trinity. So McDowell came down with that and did come up just a little bit lame. Hopefully she's okay. Almost another illegal screen called against the Lady Raiders. Right side all, and we're going to have an official timeout, and McDowell, I think, is, maybe she got poked in the eye. Appears she's okay, though. I'm not sure if that was what caused her to kind of come up a little lame after the last play, or if it happened afterwards. McDowell appears to be okay. We'll give it into all. All guarded by Van Meter. Into McDowell, drives in, pulls up 10 feet right side, good for Kenzie McDowell. 37-29, Grayson leads, 3 minutes to go. Riggs into the near corner to Blanson, and it goes out of bounds. Knocked out by Madison McDaniel. Blanton to trigger. Into the near corner to Riggs. She drives the baseline. Shots missed short. Narvaez gets the rebound. Hands it off to Perkins, who curls down the left side and makes the shot. Nice speed by Narvaez after another rebound. Ella is having herself a day here today, especially on the interior, rebounding the basketball. Back to a 10-point advantage, 39-29. Off to the right wing. A three is up by Madison McDaniel. It's short. Rebound by Emily McDaniel. Gives it off to McDowell. Shot is missed. Free throws will come here for McDowell. Van Meter picks up the foul. That is her fourth. Team seventh. And it'll be McDowell to the free throw line. She's 3 of 4 in this game. She will have 2 coming. First one is good for McDowell. Second chance coming is good. She gets the shooter's roll. Timeout taken by Whitesville Trinity. It's a full timeout, 2:28 to go. We'll take it with her. This is Lady Cougar volleyball, or basketball on K105.
You may have heard that the American Legion helps honor our fallen heroes.
Or that the American Legion helped write the GI Bill, enabling veterans to get a college education.
And yeah, you've heard us tell a good story or two.
But did you know that the American Legion does so much more for our veterans? From advocacy on Capitol Hill to serving others in our communities, the American Legion continues its tradition of strengthening America through service. Learn more about supporting veterans in your community by visiting legion.org.
She used to dance and dream of a better life, a brighter future. Today, thanks to Children International and friends like you, she dances for the world. Together, we give children in poverty a chance to set their sights high and achieve their dreams. Learn more about Children International and join us in our life-changing work at children.org today.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, 39-31. Lady Cougars lead, 2:28 to go here in this basketball game. Lady Cougars will have the ball out of the timeout by Whitesville Trinity. They only have 1 timeout remaining. It's a full timeout, does Emily Hernandez. Van Meter breaks the timeline with a pass to Riggs. Gets it into the near corner to Perkins. Perkins drives towards the middle, goes up, flips it up. Can't get the roll on the inside. She gets her own rebound in the corner, dribbles it, saves it, but it goes out. Lady Raiders going to have the ball, 2:10 to go. 39-31, Grayson County has the lead. Be all to run it here in between the circles. Gets a screen from Van Meter, and a foul's called on Sutton Van Meter at the top of the key, and that'll foul her out of the game with 5 fouls. I'll be honest. If anything, that probably should have been an illegal screen called against the Lady Raiders. 1 and 1 will come for Kenzie McDowell. And she misses it, and rebound on the floor, chased down long by the Lady Raiders. McDaniels, shot in the lane, missed. Rebound McDowell, put back good for McDowell. Rebounding for the Lady Raiders has been really good late. That has kept him in the game. 39-33. 1:48 to go in the fourth quarter to Blanton from 18 feet on the far side. Got it! Big shot by Isabel Blanton. 41-33. Lady Cougs lead by 8. Just about 90 seconds left to go here in the game. All in between the circles, gets a screen, fades a three away on the left side. She puts it in. She was falling down pretty much when she took the three, but was able to put it in. Perkins, she'll drive down the right side, and a jump ball is going to be called. And possession's going to head back towards Whitesville Trinity. Todd Johnston didn't agree with the call. Lady Raiders getting a chance here. 41-36, 1:18 to go here in the game. And that'll be an offensive foul called on Josie All. That's a good call. She shoved Bree Jones as she tried to get around the screen, and for All, that'll be her fourth. Team's 10th, and I wondered if that was going to be the call, and that was definitely the right call. They'll pass it into Jones. Sutton Van Meter is already fouled out of this game for Grayson County, the Lady Cougars' best ball handler. In between the circles to Jones. Onto the right side to Perkins, and she's going to be fouled by Sophie Hatfield. That'll be her second. 2 free throws coming for Sydney Perkins. And Grayson will be able to shoot free throws to hopefully clinch this game away. It's 41-36. They lead by 5. 2 free throws Perkins. First one good. Perkins has 18 points in the game. Second chance is short. Rebound on the floor by Whitesville Trinity. It's a 6-point game. 42-36, 50 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. All at the top of the key, guarded by Jones, trying to create her own space on the left side. 45 seconds and counting. Behind the back dribble, All from 18 feet on the left side, off the back of the iron. And a foul is called on the rebound. Whistled on Whitesville Trinity, I believe. It's called on Sophie Hatfield. That is her third. And that'll be free throws coming for Grayson. I'm not sure who they're going to have shoot them. Looks like it'll be Isabel Blanton to shoot 2 free throws. She's 2 of 2 from the free throw line in this game. First free throw for Blanton is good. Here's the thing for Grayson. They make their free throws, they pretty much can't lose. Second opportunity coming for Isabel Blanton is no good. She doesn't get the shooter's roll, and it's out of bounds off of Whitesville Trinity, and it's going to go Grayson County ball. Emily Hernandez pleading the case to Chris Crampy, and he's saying that's not my call. That's Mike Berry under the net instead. 37.6 seconds to go. Out front to Riggs, and smartly Arissa Riggs just backs this off. Grayson County's just going to run some clock here, and they're going to have a foul called at the top on Sophie Hatfield. That'll be her fourth. And Riggs will go to the line to shoot 2. 43-36. Grayson leads 32.1. If Riggs can put both these in, you'd feel pretty good, but she misses the first. Second chance, misses them both. Rebounded on the floor by Whitesville Trinity. The Lady Raiders have an opportunity with 25 seconds to play. On the right wing, All pulls up 18 feet right side. Good for Josie All. Emily Hernandez takes that final timeout with 21.9 seconds here on the clock. It's a 5-point game as All put that in from about 18 feet on the right side. It is 43-38, and this is where Grayson County really wishes they could have Sutton Van Meter for ball handling, but also for free throw shooting, as she shoots over 90% from the free throw line this season. Lady Cougars will be back in action tomorrow afternoon. It'll be a 2:30 Central Time game as they will face Washington County at 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. That'll be 2:30 Central Time, 3:30 Eastern will be the game from Washington County High School. We'll have the coverage from Springfield beginning at about 2:10 over on Litchfield's Country Station, 103.9 The Moose. 43-38 is the Grayson County lead against Whitesville Trinity. They're trying to hang on and pick up a huge district win. Lady Cougars have lost 9 straight district games. Out of the floor, you'll have Jones, Riggs, Perkins, Blanton, Narvaez. It'll be Riggs to pass in. She scans once, throws it in, and throws it away. All's got it on the right side. Thought about pulling up for a three. Hands it off to McDowell, who lets the three fly. It is short. Long rebound saved in by McDowell, but she steps out of bounds. On the far side of the floor, 13.5 seconds on the clock here. Grayson County almost just handed that right back to the Lady Raiders. Riggs gives it into Perkins. She's got it with 11 seconds to go. They try to foul Perkins as she weaves through, and there comes the foul. It's going to be on Emily McDaniel. That'll be 5. She'll foul out of the game with 5 points. Back in comes Ella Morris. Sydney Perkins will go to the free throw line. You got to get at least one if you're Grayson. 7.7 on the clock. Grayson County 43-38 they lead. 2 wins it. 1 at least keeps it going, and that one's good there by Perkins. It's 44-38. Second chance is no good by Perkins. She misses that. 44-38, 5 seconds to go. All up the far side of the floor. They got to get something going. All amongst the trees. She's got nothing out front. That's the ball game. The district losing streak is over. And the Grayson County Lady Cougars pick up the win by a final score of 44-38. The streak is done for Grayson. They take down Whitesville Trinity and pick up their first district win of the year and their 3rd straight victory overall. We'll come back. Homecoming comes up next. This is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Every 3 minutes, a baby is born with a cleft, making it difficult to talk, hear, eat, and even breathe. Many won't receive the treatment they need to thrive. Through training and financial support, Smile Train gives the power of healing back to local communities so they can provide life-changing surgeries and other services at no cost to families. Help us change the world one smile at a time.
She used to dance and dream of a better life, a brighter future. Today, thanks to Children International and friends like you, she dances for the world. Together, we give children in poverty a chance to set their sights high and achieve their dreams. Learn more about Children International and join us in our life-changing work at children.org today.
You may have heard that the American Legion helps honor our fallen heroes.
Or that the American Legion helped write the GI Bill, enabling veterans to get a college education.
And yeah, you've heard us tell a good story or two.
But did you know that the American Legion does so much more for our veterans? From advocacy on Capitol Hill to serving others in our communities, the American Legion continues its tradition of strengthening America through service. Learn more about supporting veterans in your community by visiting legion.org.
She used to dance and dream of a better life, a brighter future. Today, thanks to Children International and friends like you, she dances for the world. Together, we give children in poverty a chance to set their sights high and achieve their dreams. Learn more about Children International and join us in our life-changing work at children.org today.
You may have heard that the American Legion helps honor our fallen heroes.
Or that the American Legion helped write the GI Bill, enabling veterans to get a college education.
And yeah, you've heard us tell a good story or two.
But did you know that the American Legion does so much more for our veterans? From advocacy on Capitol Hill to serving others in our communities, the American Legion continues its tradition of strengthening America through service. Learn more about supporting veterans in your community by visiting legion.org.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice.
Ceremony. Tonight's program is sponsored by the Grayson County High School Pep Club. These young ladies and gentlemen were nominated to serve as representatives from each class. The candidates you see here tonight were selected by the Grayson County High School student body. The Grayson County High School Pep Club is proud to introduce the 2022 homecoming winners. The 2022 homecoming princess was Ansley Schartzer. Ansley is a junior at Grayson County High School and the daughter of Amy and Gary Schartzer. Ansley is a member of both the Grayson County High School varsity softball and volleyball teams. She participates in club and travel teams for both sports. Ansley is the president of the Women in the Science Club and is an active member of Pep Club. Ansley enjoys playing with her dog, hanging out with her friends,
our radio
and going on
coverage here
adventures with her family.
As this
Ansley
is
wants to go
the
to
Grayson
law
County
school
High
at the
School
University of
homecoming,
Kentucky.
as we'll turn it down to
Tonight,
public address
Ansley's being
announcer Brian
escorted by our
Payton.
2022 homecoming prince, Sawyer Drake. Sawyer is the son of Chris and Sharon Drake. He is a junior at GCHS. He is a member of the Grayson County High School football and baseball team. His plans are to attend a 4-year university to work in sports business. The 2022 homecoming queen was Aislinn Williams. Aislinn is a GCHS graduate of 2022. Tonight, Aislinn is being escorted by her 2022 homecoming king, Ethan Hall. Ethan is a 2022 GCHS graduate. The attendants for tonight's ceremony are Ella Blake Newton and Gibson Jaggers. Miss Ella Blake Newton is the 7-year-old daughter of Blake and Laura Newton. She is a first grader at Clarkson Elementary, where she mostly enjoys library and recess. Ella loves playing with her dog Bingo and giving him lots of treats. She also has fun playing junior pro basketball. Ella is a big fan of Dolly Parton, and she wants to be a singer when she grows up. Gibson Jaggers is a 7-year-old son of Brandon and Brooke Jaggers. He is a second grade student at Lawler Elementary. Gibson loves to play any and all sports. He plays baseball, basketball, tackle, and flag football. He would play more sports if his parents could find the time. He enjoys camping with his family, spending time on the lake, and riding his four-wheeler. He also enjoys playing video games with his big brother Griffin and fighting with his big sister Gracie. When Gibson grows up, he wants to be a police officer. Let's meet the candidates. The 2023 Princess and Prince candidates are, from the freshman class, Avery Davis. Avery is the daughter of Christy and Jeff Rick and Jason and Candace Davis. She is a 9th grader and is involved in FFA and marching band. Avery loves to fish and hang out with friends. She has plans to go to cosmetology school or to become a vet assistant. Avery is being escorted tonight by Braylon Melvin. Braylon is the son of Jessica and Brian Melvin. He enjoys playing sports and doing math. He likes to be outside and making people laugh. Braylon has plans to go to college. Molly Bruner. Molly is the daughter of Chesney Whitworth and Richard Bruner. She's a cheerleader and runs track. She enjoys hanging out with friends. When she grows up, she wants to be a radiologist. Molly is being escorted tonight by Jack Webb. Jack is the son of Angel and Aaron Webb. Jack is a member of the football and choir. His future plans consist of going to a trade school. From the sophomore class, Brown. Isabel is a member of the Grayson County High School basketball team. Isabel enjoys hanging out with friends and family. After graduating, Isabel wants to go to college to become a nurse and eventually to become a nurse practitioner. Isabel is being escorted tonight by Hayden Robinson. Hayden is the son of Doug and Tori Robinson. Hayden is a member of the Grayson County High School basketball and fishing team. He enjoys spending time with friends and family. When he graduates school, he wants to pursue a career in physical therapy and/or sports medicine. Alexis Henderson. Alexis is the daughter of Jody and Jennifer Henderson. She is a cheerleader and plays soccer and track. She enjoys teaching gymnastics, working with kids, volunteering at church, and working out. Alexis has plans to go to college to become a therapist. Alexis is being escorted tonight by Houston Brooks. Houston is the son of Keith and Karen Brooks. He runs track and cross country, is a member of Leading with CTE, and enjoys learning about foods and nutrition. Houston likes to hang out with friends and watch TV. His future plans are to run track and cross country at the University of Kentucky and get accepted into medical school to become an anesthesiologist. Please help me welcome tonight's Queen and King candidates. From the junior class, Maggie Cox. Maggie is the daughter of Jason and Julie Cox. She is the president of Grayson County High School FCCLA and a member of the Art Club. In her free time, she likes to paint, read, thrift shop, and play bass guitar. She plans to graduate from GCHS a year early and attend college. Maggie is being escorted tonight by Nino Yardy. Nino is the son of Danielle and Kenneth Yardy. He is a member of the basketball team. He enjoys basketball and being in pep club. He enjoys listening to music and driving. Nino's future plans are to take over the family cabin building business. Briley Thorpe. Briley is the daughter of Brian and Chastity Thorpe. Briley participates in 4 different choirs. She's an active member of Grayson County High School Leadership with focus on improving ourselves and our school. Briley's future plans are to continue her career in music and to become a mortician. She is working on her first EP and is producing it herself. She enjoys doing live shows with her band. Briley is being escorted tonight by Braden Mudd. Braden is the son of Leanne and Mark Mudd. He is a member of the Grayson County High School football team and enjoys weightlifting, helping people, hanging out with friends, and going to the gym. He plans to attend a trade school. From our senior class, Allie Jo Morgan. Allie Jo is the daughter of Dave and Missy Morgan. She is a member of FFA, HOSA, and Sources of Strength. She is also part of the Grayson County High School cheerleading and soccer team. She enjoys spending time outdoors with family and friends. Her future plans are to attend the University of Louisville to obtain a biochemistry degree and then attend medical school to become a sports medicine doctor. Allie Jo is being escorted tonight by Brady Stone. Brady is the son of Danielle, Ashley, and Tony Stone. He is a member of the bass fishing team and FFA. He likes to be outdoors, hunt, fish, and go to concerts. His future plans are to attend Western Kentucky University to get a degree in agricultural business. McKinney Finley. McKenna is the daughter of Stacy and Jim Finley. McKinney is a member of FCCLA and Pep Club. She enjoys spending time with friends and family and attending church at Potter's Hope. She likes to shop, babysit, and to try to get famous on TikTok. After high school, her future plans are to pursue a career in early childhood education and become a preschool teacher. McKinney is being escorted tonight by Ryan Keys. Ryan is the son of Stephen and Kim Keys. Ryan is the basketball manager and member of Pep Club. Ryan's future plans are to attend Nashville Film Institute, start a business, win an Oscar, and win a Lifetime Achievement Award. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 basketball homecoming princess is Isabel Blanton. The 2023 basketball homecoming prince goes to Hayden Robinson. Congratulations, Hayden. The 2023 basketball homecoming queen goes to Allie Jo Morgan. 2023 basketball homecoming king goes to Ryan Keys. Congratulations, Ryan. Ladies and gentlemen, one more big round of applause for these participants and winners of tonight's homecoming.
That's the homecoming festivities from the 2023 basketball homecoming. Congratulations to Allie Jo Morgan and Ryan Keys, your homecoming king and queen, and your homecoming prince and princess, Isabel Blanton and Hayden Robinson, as they're going to step up and give you those. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a break and hopefully get a chance to talk to the head coach of the Grayson County. Well, he's walking away, so maybe not. But hopefully soon we'll be able to talk to the head coach of the Grayson County Lady Cougars, head coach Todd Johnston. Again, your winners, Hayden Robinson and Isabel Blanton, and Ryan Keys and Allie Jo Morgan. They're breaking it up there, so we'll take a break and have more after this. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
You may have heard that the American Legion helps honor our fallen heroes.
Or that the American Legion helped write the GI Bill, enabling veterans to get a college education.
And yeah, you've heard us tell a good story or two.
But did you know that the American Legion does so much more for our veterans? From advocacy on Capitol Hill to serving others in our communities, the American Legion continues its tradition of strengthening America through service. Learn more about supporting veterans in your community by visiting legion.org.
Navigating the maze of Medicare enrollment can be a confusing and overwhelming experience. State Health Insurance Assistance Programs, or SHIP, are experts on Medicare.
I felt like this place could really help me out.
They were so nice and helpful on the phone. I really do appreciate the fact that they take us seriously.
Local, unbiased, and trusted Medicare help. Contact the SHIP office in your area to make an appointment.
She used to dance and dream of a better life, a brighter future. Today, thanks to Children International and friends like you, she dances for the world. Together, we give a chance to set their sights high and achieve their dreams. Learn more about Children International and join us in our life-changing work at children.org today.
Here to Grayson County High School, where the Lady Cougars picked up a win in game number 1 of our doubleheader by a final score of 44-38. I'm joined now by the head coach of the Lady Cougars, head coach Todd Johnston. Coach, first off, one of your players is homecoming princess Isabel Blanton. That's always pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, and I was obviously proud of her, and she played well tonight too, so she's going to have a good night.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always good to see that. Manager Ryan Keys for the basketball team, Hayden Robinson as well. Got a lot of basketball connections out there. But I thought tonight, listen, you won the game. And in all seriousness, it wasn't the prettiest thing down the stretch. But in 10 years, when you look back, you're going to see 44-38. And in all seriousness, that's all that matters, isn't it?
It really is. And, we have lost 9 games in a row in the district. So just glad to get out of here with a win, because we can play bad offense, and we have, and we've illustrated that several times or demonstrated that. But tonight, the offense itself wasn't horrible, but a lot of fouls, a lot of foul shots, and we shoot 68, 69% as a team, which at one point was top 20 in the state. And I looked down and we missed 20 free throws or 22 free throws. And I don't know if that's accurate or not, but it doesn't look good. And we should obviously make those. And it was the right people going to the line. We got a couple that struggle from the free throw line, but whenever Sydney goes, Arissa goes, Sutton goes, Isabel goes, we expect them to make those. And, my book says 8 for 30. I hope that's not right. I hope somebody's miscalculated. I know we shot a bunch. It's just one of those things that we've got to be tough enough to step up there and make them, and just didn't do it.
While we're talking, I can see if I can't do math, which, again, I would not put it past myself to not be able to do math this late at night either.
And we won a game shooting 8 for 30 and only making 2 threes. So that's unusual for us as well.
I thought that, Sutton picked up that 5th foul, with 2.5, 3 minutes, give or take, left in the game. Do you like that your team had to play a late game situation without their point guard and without your best free throw shooter? Do you like that they had to play through that?
I didn't like it when it happened, but now it should make us better because Bree came in and handled it just fine. Again, we're starting to understand clock and score, and that has been so hard of a concept. Now, with 2.5 minutes ago, we acted like we forgot about it again. Took a couple really quick shots when we were up 8 or 9. But if we can get them to understand that, we turn it, and they had to come and foul. Then it's kind of a double-edged sword. We're not making free throws, so do we still try to score? But 20 years of coaching, boys, I'm pulling it out 99 out of 100 times, and we're going to eat clock and make free throws. And unfortunately, we just didn't make. Now, we made enough. Obviously, we won, but defense was better until the fourth quarter. I thought we lost all a couple times off screens, and that's lack of concentration as well.
I can say it's a little better than 8 of 30. 14 of 30 is I guess, not that that's by any means.
Hey, that's a lot better.
Still not where it needs to be. There's no doubt about that.
Obviously less than 50%, and that shouldn't happen.
I thought you touched on your defense against all, and I thought really for the most part, she's a great player. She's a great scorer, and the thing I think that makes her so difficult to go up against too is that she's one of those players that, she can kill you with a floater, she can kill you from the free throw line, and then she can step back and hit a 35-footer and not even blink twice. I think for the most part you did a pretty good job on her. She had a quiet 12. 5 of those came in the last 45 seconds.
And we had a game plan to trap her, to make her give it up. We only executed that half the time. Some people don't concentrate long enough to realize what we're doing. And then when we don't trap her, we were supposed to hard hedge, so she would have to change directions and not get that 3. And then 2 or 3 times we were about 10 feet below the screener, and she got to come right off, raise up, and make shots. And so, again, lack of concentration. Some of that's youth, but at the same time, some of that's coaching too. I've got to do a better job making sure they understand the consequences of when we do that. And, they almost brought her back, and she almost brought them back, and the McDowell girl is a heck of a player. And, she is similar to Ella in that she really